Hello Libra, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect. This is your reading for the next 7 to 10 days and it's Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please check out your other placements to get a more comprehensive view of the energies coming your way in the next 7 to 10 day period. On the dice, Libra, you have got the 11th house, so you're dealing with maybe your social life, friendships, groups, the collective. Gemini, maybe a Gemini, you may want to look at where Gemini is in your chart. Gemini represents the 3rd house of communication, and we do have communication coming in relatively soon. It could be the 27th of March. And the South Node, speaking of something needs to be dissolved, something you need to let go of, Libra. So I do have the letter and the property news. So I got a similar message in Aquarius, but you're specifically dealing with some sort of meeting or group or an actual friend. There may be some conflict around this friendship, maybe some gossip indeed. This is speaking of, you know, a difficult meeting, or, you know, and it can be sex. I think you're hiding something here, Libra, because your external energy is the cave in Thanatos. And this is kind of hiding something away. Now, it doesn't need to be you. It can be interchangeable, but this is your environment. It does not need to represent a person. The cave in reverse is speaking about isolation, hiding, withdrawal. And Thanatos, it can be grieving. It can suggest that in some ways someone may be facing a fear here. Facing down something that they've kind of like got hidden or keeping to themselves, because your central energy is the secret. There's some sort of secret or mystery or hidden knowledge, or there's just information you don't know yet. I feel it's the feminine energy that's possibly hiding something, or is very protective about their personal information. They may be hiding something away here. So the energy that I'm reading for, and obviously it can be interchangeable, is the sword and the threshold. And this is about making a clear-minded, decisive choice to take a step forward in some way with the threshold. Now, again, it can be property. We've got property news here. Might be literally just, you know, moving into a new house. There's some sort of initiation. Thanatos also speaks of an initiation. But ultimately, there's a decision. You're kind of on a precipice to something really new here. And I feel this is kind of choosing, very clear-minded, that this is the route that you want to take. That may be something you're choosing to keep to yourself or on the down low, or it's nobody's business. But it can also be that by making this decision, you're in some way confronting something that's given you some fear. Now, Thanatos came through, I've already forgotten, I think it might have been Capricorn. And that was particularly speaking as someone who felt they were of an age where, you know, I don't know, they're just feeling older and they want to take advantage of any opportunities that have come their way. So it could be something like that. But the base of the deck is speaking of some sort of meeting, social event. I mean, it does look like, so I don't know if someone's having sex with another man here or there's some sort of conflict about this meeting, but it's been kept quiet here, Libra. So we've got the letter and the house here. So there is some communication. It can be documents in relation to property. It can be property deeds, mortgage applications, mortgage offers, anything to do with property. Or it can be just communication that's coming into the home, or the communication is about family. This has been kept secret. And then we have the bear. Now the bear next to the feminine energy here would be a mother. Or a grandmother, but it can speak to someone who's, you know, very much in charge of the situation. It can speak to someone who is wealthy, protective, can be quite fierce if poked. So, yeah, there's a secret here, Libra. I think it's your secret though, okay? So, you know, let's have a look. Libra. The base of the deck, I think the reason I'm drawn to the whip card being less about conflict and more about sex is because we have the vessel, and this is about the physical body. It's a container, it's a cup, it's something that holds everything together. And then I've got the mother. I've got the orphan and the mother. So there may be an issue in terms of a child or children, someone feeling left out, you know, feeling, you know, under nurtured or cared for. And then we have the village. This is about your home environment, you know, your family. There's some sort of meeting here. But someone's making a decision, and I think that decision might be a secret one. So the letter for Libra. Why is the letter here for Libra? So there is something needs to be let go of, remember, Libra, with the South Node. The letter. Something needs to be let go of, the Ten of Wands. This is dropping some sort of weight, dropping something you've been struggling with, dropping debts. Can be financial debts, might be paying off your mortgage or reducing it in some way. In some way, there's a kind of, you know, relief here. Yeah, someone is like kind of choosing to go somewhere. I think someone might have an option that they're going to explore. But there's news that something's getting dropped. Show me the house. It's feeling trapped. Maybe kind of like, you know, stuck at home. And there's a King of Wands and the Ace of Cups here. So there might be an opportunity for new love coming your way with a fire sign. It may be from your past. There may be some, you know, poor memories here. But there's some sort of a possible love offer here. I'm getting, you know, a sort of... housewife vibe. Let me see. Tell me more about the house. One more. Chariot in reverse. There's a feeling of being like really hampered. Yeah. And somebody keeping something to themselves here. And somebody doing something on the down low. Maybe trying to get away with something. And maybe trying to avoid whatever's in the cave up here that they need to confront. But the Chariot card is the card of stop. Let me see. Show me what's in the book. The book for Libra. The book for Libra. Nine of Wands reversed. Book for Libra. So similar to Aquarius, you've got the Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Swords at the base of the deck here, and the Ten of Cups reversed. So this is someone who's not happy with their current situation, their current property. I don't know if it's coming from a feeling of, you know, boredom or frustration. But there's a feeling here that somebody is maybe letting their boundaries down or being boundaryless. But we're dropping the ball on something. Now, it really could be that there's some sort of debt that's ultimately going to be repaid here. Let me see the bear. The bear for Libra. Ten of Pentacles. This is wealth. This is security, and it's for the long term. It can speak of inheritance as well with the bear. Similar to Aquarius. One more for the bear. And it may well be that this relief is coming in with the Eight of Swords here. It might just be something that you don't see yet. But how things currently stand, you can't really see a way forward. But I think there's somebody here keeping a secret. And it's a big one. With the bear, making everything big. Five of Cups reversed. This is someone who's getting over some sort of loss or sorrow. And they're making a clear decision about, you know, where they want to be. Four of Wands. Their home. Marriage. almost like, you know, going from being really stuck with not a lot of options then to making a clear-minded decision exactly where you're going to go, but you're not going to share that. The feminine energy. But oh, someone's got a brand new start here. It's an opportunity. It may be a risky one. Let's see, the lady. Libra, female. Libra, female. The Hermit, that's the cave. That's your environment. This is someone coming out, you know, from somewhere pretty miserable, really. I'm going somewhere really hot and sunny and fun. Crikey, the Sun and the Four of Wands. Good Lord. Temperance reversed. So yeah, there's something you're keeping to yourself, Libra. I almost feel I don't want to dive too much because, you know, there might be a very good reason why you're keeping it to yourself, or you just don't want other people's opinions to spoil what you have. Someone is protecting their wealth, their family, their inheritance. This may be a situation where you've had to stay, you know, in a marriage or in a family. I don't think it's a business. For however long. And now there's an opportunity here for someone to, you know, go follow their happy. What more messages for Libra? What more messages you have for Libra for this reading? Snake. Okay. Ooh. Alright, there is definitely some risk here that someone is, I think, going to take, especially with this energy over here. So there's an invitation or there's an offer. There's a gift here to possibly cheat on someone with the snake. This can be the other woman, but it can just speak of infidelity or betrayal. And it's risky. But someone feels, you know, that this could be their destiny. The snake for Libra. There's a rival here, basically. Someone's got a rival, whether they know it or not. The snake. Someone new or something new. This can't speak because I do have the orphan under there, that someone is having some real issues with their child here. And there's an attempt to kind of patch things up. The bouquet. The bouquet. Oh my gosh, it's most definitely an offer. This is some sort of reward or, you know, recognition. And similar to Capricorn, it can be something to do with, it can be formal. There's definitely some sneakiness here. The dice. The dice. The man. The woman. Lilies. So it's basically I think like the opportunity, or if someone's not already involved in it, of getting involved with a third party here. This is someone who, you know, their home environment. I mean, if this is someone who is married, there's someone who's not happy. And, you know, they may have another option. And I really feel that somebody's literally going to roll the dice on that other option. It's almost like a temptation that someone can't resist, because the bouquet is pleasure. Pleasurable third parties. Someone wants someone. I mean, I don't know if they're like leaving their partner. And maybe I'll be that somebody wants somebody on the side, you know? But I don't know. I don't know who's who. I'm seeing a masculine energy, but this feels like this is the feminine energy. And she's coming out. Why the Hermit reverse for this feminine? Why the Hermit in reverse for the feminine? The Hermit in reverse for the feminine. It's a new beginning, the Fool and a new beginning here. And there's, this could be with a friend that maybe wants to be more than friends. It could be conflict in a relationship. But I am getting that there's a strong sexual attraction here that is pulling someone towards it. Why is the cave here? What's in the cave with Thanatos? Yeah, I see, I really don't like that. Thanatos is death, and you've got the coffin here. Speaking about an ending. But the ending is in terms of the house, where someone feels stuck, not able to move. So there's something happening on the property front as well. The house and the Ten of Pentacles here, or the family. There's basically someone who wants to, you know, just sees like an opportunity for a possible relationship with this female, this bear. There are definitely obstacles. The obstacles are in relation to communication, possibly gossip, or the fact that they're already in a relationship. Okay? Let me take you some advice, Libra. Advice for Libra for this reading. Advice for Libra. The shapeshifter. Right, so we've got some heavy karma here, Libra. I'm very used to seeing the elder come through in your readings. Move beyond ancestral patterns. The shapeshifter is saying that the situation is very fluid. Not everything is what it seems to be. You know, people can be masking, not showing their true feelings. You don't know the whole story here. But it's asking you in some way to release that. There is a feeling of having to release something, you know, come out of the cave here. But the elder is saying that, you know, there's something that somebody needs to move beyond. It's about creating your own destiny and not necessarily the one that people have assumed that you will have. Creating your own story. Moving out of a period, you know, feeling, you know, well, you know, recognizing your conditioning to start with. There's somebody who's been very trapped here. But there's communication in terms of releasing. There is a feeling of release. I just don't know where it goes from there, Libra. But I'll leave it there. Have a good week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.